So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to add the hands and any details to your cartoon characters. So first of all, the hands. The hands are going to keep very simple. It's very easy to kind of overcomplicate hands. Hands are hard, especially using this program and making a cartoon. So we're going to keep the hands very simple into more just like circle shapes. So we're going to go up to the shape tool and we're going to pick the circle tool. And we're just going to click and drag to a circle that is about the size of what maybe a hand would look like. Going to go to the fill color tool to make it match my skin color. Okay, and so there I have a hand. And we can get a little bit more intricate by adding the thumb. And if you look at your thumbs are always going to be facing your body. So if you're trying to decide which side to put your thumb, like I wouldn't want to put it pointing out this way. That would look like my hand is on backwards. So you want to have it always pointing to like towards your body. So I'm going to go to add my thumb. I'm going to go to the shape and the circle tool again. And I'm just going to do a little tiny thumb here, kind of more of an oval. Again, it's on the side pointing towards my body. Change it to the same color I've been doing for all of my skin. Okay, and then that would be good enough for a hand. You do not need to do all the fingers. It might look a little like puffy and weird if you do every single finger like that. Okay, so you can do the same thing to the other side. Now that I've actually made this hand, you could probably just copy and paste it over here so you don't have to remake it again. Drag it over here. That way I know that they're the same size and that they're similar shapes. Take my thumb, copy, and then paste and drag carefully. Okay, and so this thumb would be on this side of the body. So here we have the thumb on towards the inside of my body, the thumb towards my body. So always on that side facing your body. Okay? And so from here, I can start going into the details. So here I wrote details that I liked Harry Potter. So I'll have some sort of Harry Potter reference and a paintbrush. Okay, so you can really have your character be holding anything you want. To make a paintbrush, I just kind of figured a paintbrush was a similar, easy, two-shape thing. So to make a paintbrush, I'm just going to use the circle tool and make a really skinny and tall kind of base of my paintbrush. Usually that's like a brown color. Okay, but it doesn't look like I'm holding it. It's right in front of my hand. I want it behind my hand so that it looks like I'm grasping it. So I'm going to click on it and go to order, send to back. And now it kind of looks like it's behind my hand, like maybe my fingers are wrapping around it on the other side. And because this is a paintbrush, I can use a shape. Really, there's multiple shapes here that could work, but one that I really liked that I had already made, where did it go? This one, kind of like a little flag. But if I flip it on its side, and I change it to maybe like a lighter brown, it kind of looks like bristles. Like the head of a brush, the bristles of a brush. Okay, so you can really have your character be holding anything, anything that can be made out of shapes, or you can use the polyline tool to like make your own custom shape, or you can use the line tool to kind of like the scribble tool to kind of draw something. Really could work for a lot of different things. You can make anything really that your hand could be holding, or you can have each hand holding something. It doesn't have to be just one hand like mine. The sky is the limit. This is your character, and it can look however you want it to look. So next, I wanted to do some sort of Harry Potter reference. So let's say I wanted to add maybe like a Harry Potter necklace, right? So necklace, a great tool would be the Scribble tool to add a necklace. So if I wanted to do that, here I'll show you. I'll zoom in a little bit. So then going to the Scribble tool. To make a necklace, I kind of think about how it goes behind the neck. So I'm going to start it like right here, kind of just at the bottom of the neck. And I'm just going to draw down to the middle where the pendant would be, and then stop right at the other side of the neck. Okay, and so now I have a necklace, and you can change that color, like let's say I want it to be like a gold necklace or thicker line weight. Let's say I want to make the line weight a little thicker and change the color. Oh, right. If it's a scribble, you cannot change the color. I forgot. So using the Scribble tool, you cannot change the color. So we'll just keep it this color. And now I can pick whatever I want for the bottom part of my necklace as a pendant. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the Shapes tool. I saw one that looked like a lightning bolt earlier. Here we go, yeah. So this lightning bolt definitely made me have like Harry Potter feels. There's a sun, there's a moon, there's a heart, there's a happy face. So there's kind of a lot of different like pendants you could pick here. You could also probably Google an image by going to Insert Image, search the web, and find like an image and just size it down really small to fit as a pendant. That can work too. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to use the Harry Potter lightning bolt. And I'm going to drag it down here to the size that I want. Change it to the color that I want, maybe yellow. And there's my necklace. Okay, and I can even use the Shape tool to make matching earrings. I can do one right up here on my ear, just a little smaller, and change it to the same color to match. And there's my earring. And then if I can just redraw it on the other side, or I can copy and paste it over here so I can make sure that they're the exact same size, shape, and color. Put it over here. And now I have earrings that match my necklace. So when it comes to the Scribble tool, I have seen people use the Scribble tool to make like chains on the pants. I've seen people use a Scribble tool to like add details to the shoes, like a logo to the shoes, or maybe even like shoelaces. I've seen people use the Scribble tool to draw like maybe where a zipper might be. Like if I wanted this shirt to look more like a jacket, I could do a line that goes straight down the middle and it would look like the line of like a zipper. You could use the Scribble tool to like add barrettes into your hair, or you could also even like add details to the pants, like pockets with the Scribble tool. So there's a lot of different things you can do to use the Scribble tool. I'll go ahead and add pockets to mine just so you can see how the Scribble tool can really be helpful for adding details that are to make it look more realistic. So using that Scribble tool, and this might be too dark because my pants are already pretty dark, I could add lines for like my pockets. There we go. Oh, you can change. I thought that was wrong. You can change the color of a scribble line. It's just that I didn't have it selected. That's all. So like, let's say I want my chain and these lines to be a different color. So it's selected. So now that color is there. That confused me earlier. So I'm going to go to line color and change it to a different color. So let's say maybe red to match my shoes. So again, make sure that it's selected, and then you can change it. So I can change this maybe to gold. So I click it to select it, and then go up to like the gold color, or maybe a little darker gold. Yeah. There we go. And I can even change, because my eyebrows were aligned, the Scribble tool as well. So I can change that to brown too. I don't have gray eyebrows. I have brown eyebrows. Maybe that's a little too. Maybe more like this color. It's a little too red on my eyebrows. There we go. So there you have some details. And hands and anything that you wanted to put into your hands. And your character would now be complete.